The retreat and my time with Roman has changed my life.
The opportunity to meet other like-minded people who come here to transform themselves, to learn something about the world, about themselves, about others.
Which we also desperately need in this disassociated world.
This sense of peace people have been transmitting, feeling that it's safe and you are going to be taken care of.
I'm 75 years old. I've done a few things in my life. I've traveled the world. I've seen a few things, been a few places, and this one is at the top of the list.
Through coming here, I've found ways to move in a graceful and centered and meaningful way that directs my creative energy within me and uses it purposefully.
I found a road to carry me home. Not much of a road, but it's all I own.
I reconnected with my spirit and I feel closer to myself than I've ever been before.
I found a dream resting on the clouds.
I need to work on how to continue the practices that were introduced during the retreat, to keep the sparkle that was lit up and to continue bringing the spark in myself and also share it with other people.
There's been the ecstasy, there's been challenges, there's been so much of myself that I had to look at. And it's all just beautiful, the good and the bad, and some of the experiences were just so cathartic.
You're going to face challenge and adversity and the complexities that come with being a human in a human body. So you can go your whole life not facing them, or dive into the deep and go through the dark night of the soul and face challenge and adversity and maybe have a tough time with it for some time, but then come out and be able to live a life not of joy in every moment, but a life where you're content and feel aligned.
I found a road, keeps going higher. Got pebbles and ruts and mountains made of steel.
There was a lot of cleansing, a lot of purification, and I feel like what no longer serves me can stay, and then I can take that love with me and take it home and hopefully share it with the people I come in contact with.
I believe that I was really at peace with my place in the world before I got here. My expectations were very low because I felt, Bruce, you got this. And that was also true. But what's even better is that not only did I have it, but now it's even richer and fuller and more complete.
I felt like this is the right place to be.
I found a song carved in the sunrise, said follow me around and down till the end of time.
You come across all kinds of different people, and some people are going to stay with you throughout your life, whether you're going to be physically with them or you have encountered them once and you never see them again, but they leave their footsteps in your life.
We come together as a family, and even though we're going to go back to our different places, all over the world, Europe, South America, the States, I feel like I have a forever family. And for those of us that don't really feel that connection with our families, for me it's really beautiful.
The greatest blessing in life is discovering a larger purpose that is more important than personal ego. A great example of such a purpose is Roman's dedication to helping the Yahua tribe restore its authenticity.
The point is to empower them because they have so much to share with the world and they have to start believing in themselves once again. They've been disempowered through slavery, through so many different misfortunes of their lives, and then they are living based on handouts, and so the intention is to empower them, to show them that they have so much to share with the world, and we're not helping them because we feel bad for them, but out of gratitude for what they are sharing with us and this wisdom of coming back to nature, coming back to connecting with our indigenous soul of humanity and remembering the ancestral wisdom of living in reciprocity, in connection, and in harmony with the nature and with all the people around us and in the world, and the indigenous people have so much wisdom to share with us, and so that's why we are working with them and collaborating and empowering them to actually be proud of what they have and who they are and how they can help the world today.
It was so amazing to see how they treated us not as a bunch of tourists with money bags, but as friends.
Yatoasho, ani keriwa. Yano hanesho, no travisara, no trahe no, ani keriwa. Yatoasho nesho, renshina tedi, ripasi ripui, ripasi he nyu, samaran he awadi, ani keriwa. Idioma yawa.
So in Yagua language he's saying, how happy are we for your visit? Thank you for visiting us.
They made us feel like part of the tribe. They shared their stories, taught us their way of hunting, and danced with us in their traditional way.
Really feel like I have a connection with him, and now I do.
When I first arrived here, Roman told me, this may be a life-changing event for you. And I looked at him and I said, I would settle for life affirming without any expectations that it would be a life-changing event for me. And I can tell you now, having been here for 10 days, that this was both. I am blown away.
My favorite memory from this retreat was we took this boat here down the river to a gigantic white Lupuna tree, 600-year-old tree. You walk a little ways and then there's this clearing and this like white light descending, and there's this massive tree that you only see this enormous root structure, and you come upon it and then you can see up into the canopy and you see like towering above you these branches. It was like something I'd seen in a dream or in a past life. To see such an ancient, wise being like that made me think a lot about what would I have to do in my life to be something like that that could offer so much to the forest and the beings around me. That was a really magical moment.
Something really special was San Pedro showing me my entire relationship with my spirit and how childish I was in that relationship. I think that child definitely matured that day.
The only thing that matters is that love from the heart and treating people with love and compassion and patience.
And the road's gonna carry me there, song gonna sweeten the air, and I'm going home, going home.
This is my second retreat with Paititi Institute. I really appreciate them as the culmination of so many different practices from the Andes and the Amazon and Peru, Buddhism from Tibet, transpersonal psychology from Carl Jung, and all these different modalities that seem disparate and like they're from different corners of the world, but when you bring them together, there's a lot of power in realizing like, oh, they're all pointing through different fingers at the same truths.
I'm very lucky to have been able to meet and to have in my life Paititi with Roman team around him and the community that he's building. It's something that I treasure very much.
I am so grateful to Roman for putting this together.
I found trust in Roman's knowledge. That knowledge goes very deep into tradition, which is very rare to find. I did feel
safe the entire time. I felt supported. I felt like he really knows what he's doing.
It's a very safe space. It will allow you to unfold, to ignite, and to transform.
Carpe diem.
I'm going home, going home.
You are actually braver than you think that you are. You are stronger than you think that you are.
This is your life. This is not a dress rehearsal. Jump. It's great. Water is fine.
I would highly recommend this to anybody who's interested.
My intuition was not wrong.
I'd like to leave my ego, but I don't think that's possible.
So many good memories from this retreat.
I'm going home.
Oh, just do it. Just do it.
It is so cool. You'll love it.
Hey!